Thank you so much for your time today, Chuka. Before we get into the daily activity, let's first get your assessment of the first quarter of the year.
Thank you very much, Kena. The first quarter of the year has been eventful, though it's been characterized by political activities, which slowed down trading as well as investment activities. So it has gone not badly, considering the fact that there were a lot of distractions. So I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give the past quarter 6.5.
But now we're in a new quarter, and now we're dealing with a challenge of illiquidity, and we're not seeing any major inflows in sight. How is the market responding to all of that?
Yeah, market is really tight. We've seen system liquidity open negative, and it has actually affected activities on the fixed income market, and that's why we saw a lot of mixed reaction during the trading this week so far. Like you mentioned, we saw bearish sentiment, especially on the shorter end of the curve. People trying to create liquidity in order to settle obligations. And then we saw on the longer end, 37 and 49, we saw bullish sentiment, largely due to those who lost at the last auction.
Yeah, but how do you see all of this, the illiquidity in the market, impacting the April savings bond?
It will impact it, because, liquidity is the rule of the game. And so if liquidity is difficult to come by, and it will obviously affect trading. But again, it's for a short while. Hopefully by the third week of this month, we shall start seeing inflows, firstly from the coupon payment, and then towards the end of the month, 26, 27, we see huge inflow coming in from the settlement, from maturity of the 2023 bond, as well as the other coupon payment. So I believe that within the next 2 weeks, this phrase will pass.
Yeah, but looking at sentiments today, we're seeing what's driving sentiment. Are we seeing that tilt towards the long-dated papers as well?
Yeah, what is driving sentiment, like I said earlier, is the liquidity. On the T-bill side, we have also seen, slowdown in trading, and then more of a bullish sentiment. So the sentiment is centered around the liquidity, and this will continue within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, but we saw some buy interest on the Eurobonds last week, and I'm trying to get a sense what we can see play out this week. Some analysts are saying that we can see expect some bearish sentiment to resume this week. But are you of that school of thought?
I doubt it very much personally. I don't think this is the right time to invest in the Eurobond, especially the government. Own Eurobond, especially that of West Africa. For example, in Ghana, a lot of companies, a lot of banks took hits from investment there. So I think for me, if I'm to advise any investor, I think it's just slow down a little bit for now.
And your views on the naira? We saw that appreciate slightly in the INE window. Can we expect more of that?
Yeah, the naira has been up and down. It's been hovering between 461 levels to 461.5, 462. There hasn't been any real change. So the activity we've seen in naira so far will continue maybe well into the second half of the quarter.
All right, thank you so much for your time today. I've been speaking to Chuka Nwachukwu, who is the head of ALM and Balance Sheet Management at UBA.